This really is the most incredible collection of 20th century British art. What's particularly exciting about the collection is a central group of Spencers put together by Spencer's lawyer and close friend, Wilfred Evill.
I love the idea that these paintings were hanging in Evill's office. It's a real sign of Evill's confidence in Spencer and support of his work.
Spencer wrote, "When I left the Slade and went back to Cookham, I entered a kind of earthly paradise. Everything seemed fresh and to belong to the morning."
Spencer is, of course, indelibly associated with Cookham. The group of Spencer works, which actually numbers 18 paintings and works on paper, is remarkable. It really covers just about every area of Spencer's career. Cookham, it's the palette that he uses as part of the creation of the fabulous images that he makes throughout his career. For Spencer, Cookham represented what he always thought of as a village in heaven. It was a place that existed in Stanley's mind. When you're wandering around, you really do get the sense that all the way down these little lanes, there's these high walls, and that was the thing that was so interesting for Stanley, because he wasn't a big guy, and perhaps that's why they appear so much in the pictures.
And that's why he's looking over.
Yeah, and then here
they're all trying to peer over.
But yeah, I think that's it is just being not very tall. That's obviously one of the answers. Perhaps that's why the small dog has to stand on a box, because if he's going to see over, he can't see over the wall. The War Memorial is one of the regular appearances in Spencer's work, sometimes in the literal transcriptions of the place, other times in the more visionary works, such as the Village Lovers painting in the Evill collection. I mean, what I think comes out of this, really, when you look at the place, is that it's significant to Stanley for what it means, not for the location. It's actually moving things around to just create this little world that's got a meaning for him and a feeling for him. So it takes it away from being a picture of a part of Cookham and turns it into what Cookham represents to Stanley. And there you've got the wall. That's the wall from over there. That takes you on down to Patricia's house. That takes you down to Fernley and Lindworth. I think it's rather marvellous that he's done that to give it a very distinctive and very Stanley feel. As you walk around the village, you see so many of the sites and references that you're familiar with from the paintings. The War Memorial, the High Street, or his childhood home at Fernley. Those references are, in actual fact, the links that really take us through into Spencer's much wider vision. What is amazing, actually, is how much brighter it seems not being against that green wall.
Well, I didn't really notice all this detail in the background and all these people crouching around the wall. You sort of only saw the sunflowers, whereas suddenly the whole image opens up.
I mean, it is like seeing a different picture.
It really is.
Really.
Should we have a quick look at the back?
Yes, let's have a look and see what. Nice and tidy. What have we got here? So we've got the Memorial Exhibition. Ernest Brown, that's
Leicester Galleries.
That's when he bought it in '45.
And then the Royal Academy exhibition.
Shall we have a look under ultraviolet and see if there's anything shows up?
Let me get the lights.
Okay.
It's amazing, there's absolutely nothing new, no retouchings at all.
Nothing at all, absolutely. It's interesting how much unpainted canvas is showing through as well, isn't it? You've seen those spots of white, all from the primer. It's very interesting.
It's so special to see a picture in such original condition.
Yeah. I think we ought to start thinking about the order that we're going to put these for the catalogue. Workman in the House is the most famous of the group. It's been in such an amazing. I was just looking through this list of exhibitions. It has been everywhere.
You can see it as the cover of the catalogue.
Yeah. It's also the one picture which, if any picture is going to readdress the boundaries of Spencer's work, this is going to be it.
It really does have that potential, doesn't it?
There are really different types of works, not just paintings, works on paper, the triptych, but even the kind of subjects are really, really varied.
And they all complement each other and relate to his life in different ways.
Well, think about when we're able to hang them.
By hanging these paintings, we really do have a kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to convey so much of Stanley's life and Stanley's
Absolutely,
work.
yeah.
So we need to see them in the entrance gallery.
Well,
we've got to have a look, see how they all look together.
There'll never be a chance to do anything like it again.
Wow, here it comes. Thanks, guys.
This is the obvious spot.
Gosh.
It's got to hang there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think we definitely want to keep all the Spencers in this room, and actually the way the sofa works so well with workmen in the house, actually I remember in the flat, wasn't Sunflower and Dog Worship above this
table? It was actually
table?
over that table, wasn't it?
So I think that should definitely go above it. If people haven't come across Spencer before, seeing them all in one room, you get a real sense of the artist and his ideas. I'm so excited about this collection. This really is the very best collection of 20th century British art ever to come onto the market. Spencer's work is rare to the market anyway, but even rarer is to find such a broad group of works, 18 in total, that range from his early sketches all the way to his most monumental oil paintings, and to find them all from one collection really gives an audience a whole new way to re-engage with his work.